Good afternoon. What we're going to go over today is brand kit. Why are brand kits important? Well, brand kit is a way for someone to easily recognize your brand or your design style. It creates trust that somebody is designing with consistency, and there's no guessing on your part on what font did I use, what color did I use, what image did I use, because you all have everything curated in one spot, and it also creates consistency. Think of the Tiffany jewelry brand. You know that light blue when you see it. It's that jewelry brand. You know that Amazon logo with the smile, where it doesn't even have to be any words. If you see that smile, you know it's related to Amazon. Or the Wendy's girl. When you see her, you know exactly what it is, and you build trust because these are brands that are keeping all of their icons and their fonts consistent. So now, how do you create a brand kit? You can create a brand kit for your business, or you can create a brand kit for your um, whatever you happen to be styling. So um, currently, you have these 8 categories, and you can create your own, but you have logos, colors, fonts, brand voice, photos, graphics, icons, and charts. So, whatever logo is associated with your brand, you will add that here. Maybe you have different variations, a dark, a light, different color, your brand colors, but in different arrangements. Your brand colors, certain fonts that you use for your title, your subtitle, the body of your text, your brand voice. So if you go to AI, how do you want to sound? Authoritative? Do you want to sound funny? Do you want to sound informational? So you'll put your brand voice in there. That also helps when if you're working on a team, when things are being created, everybody is working under the same brand voice. Are there certain photos that you use for your brand or for this design style? And then you also have graphics, icons, and charts. So now, to start your brand kit, we're going to create a brand kit for, let's say, Valentine's Day. So what you want to do is come down here to brand kit, and I want to call this Valentine. So when this season roll around, I know the colors and the fonts that I want to use. So we're going to hit create. You can put your website in here, and this is very helpful if you're working on a team. So let's go with logo. You're going to come here to add brand assets. All right, I want to upload a brand asset. So here's my logo for Valentine's Day. So if we make this a little bigger, when I'm creating images, I may want to use that. All right. Another thing that I want to add, I also want to add to my colors. Now, the way I want to add to my colors is you want to click here. And what I did is I went to the internet and I found these colors related to Valentine's Day. So this is pink skies. So what you would do is you would copy and paste. You would copy and paste the hex codes. I will come here, copy, go back to my brand kit, paste it in here, and that's my first color. I will go back, grab this second shade of pink, copy it, paste it into my brand. And you would do this for each of your color sets. Copy, paste, and there's one more. We're going to use this one here. Copy and paste. All right, and we're going to color this color palette. It was called, well, I'm going to call it pinkish. All right. So this one here is green and white. Not sure where that came from. We're going to get rid of it. All right, so that's how you would add a color. Next thing you want to add is fonts. So you have all of these different categories in fonts. We're just really going to work with the title. It clicks here, In my title, I think I want a font called Buffalo. It's Valentine's Day. We're kind of thinking um, cursive calligraphy type font, and this will be my title, and my size it will automatically come in at 42. You can adjust it once it's in if it's too big. Next, I want to go to my body. For the body of the text, I want to go with the font, and you can scroll through, or you can have the fonts that you already know you want. It's called Black Bones. All right, this is a 16 size font, and this is what it looks like. And then if I have a caption, this is going to be 14 size, and we're going to call this LO Lavanya Classy. So these will be my three basic fonts. I will have the title, I will have the body, and I will have the caption, and they will be my fonts when I need them. Brand voice, when you go here, you'll just type in guidelines. The brand will be sweet and loving as related to the Valentine season. All right. So, or however you want your brand voice to sound. So that's there. If I had any photos, maybe I had photos of products and I'm reusing products. If this is a business, maybe there's pictures that you want to use, certain couples that you want to add into cards that you are making. You can put that there. The same with graphics, icons, and charts. You would just upload them there. So I have this brand kit. I have this logo. It's my little girl with her Valentine's Day card. This is my one set of branded colors. And these are the three fonts that I added. If there's other categories that you want to add, you will come over here and you can always add other categories. For logos, if you wanted to add additional logos, you would come over here to the three dots, upload brand, and let me maybe upload the logo for my business if that's what we're talking about. So I can click here, and that would be another logo. If I wanted to add another set of color palettes, I will come over here to the add categories, add a palette, and I will go back here, and maybe I want this palette to be pink and blues. Okay, so here we go. So again, I would grab the hex codes and I will add them in. That must not have been a 69BABA 698. Oh, we're down here. Sorry. And we're going to add that color here. All right. And we would do that for all the rest of our colors. Grab it here. Grab it here. Those colors are really close. It's white-ish. And we'll add this color in. I see that's a dark and that's a little lighter. And let's add the last color. And there are our colors down here for our Valentine's Day brand kit. We have our pinkish, and we're going to call this pink and blues. So now we have all of our branded colors. And if you have multiple brand kits, you'll just click over here and you will go to the brand kit that you would like to use. All right, thank you. This was Janice from A Crafty Touch. And remember, a brand kit creates recognizability, and it creates trust, and it creates consistency.